If I were to describe Dandadan, it'd basically be lost tapes, conspiracy theories, ancient aliens with hardcore action scenes, the kaiju genre, with also elements similar to Mob Psycho 100, Ben 10, and Danny Phantom. Aliens, spirits, and cryptids are what make up the Dandadan world, written by Yuki Nobutatsu, who is an assistant of Tatsuki Fujimoto, who you'll most likely know as the manga author and artist for Chainsaw Man. As a kid, I would have never imagined a manga to be like this, with the crazy world building that still fits together all so perfectly, reminding me so much of the videos I'd watch on YouTube late at night as a kid, talking about cryptids and conspiracy theories like reptilians and Barack Obama on Mars, pyramids have something to do with aliens. It's just very nostalgic for me, at least since I was so into this stuff as a kid, and still now too. Every single thing about this manga is pure insanity. The crazy fight scenes are one of the things that's always drawn me into this manga. You can really see how the author paid attention to the detail of the environment and everything going on in a crazy fight scene. Between a high school kid possessed by a ghost, fighting against an alien that looks like a Metal Gear, a robot praying mantis, and a humanoid xenomorph with a jetpack. The destruction of the environment around them, the explosions, the shockwaves, the special effects, the motion lines, after images, he's paid attention to things that I would have never noticed when it comes to crazy action scenes like this. Another thing that drew me into the manga was the subjects of it. I've always loved things like aliens and cryptids when I was a kid. Lost tapes was the number one thing for me, and I would stay up at night watching shows like Ancient Aliens on the History Channel. I've always loved when a story has non-human elements in it and they used a variety of it, not limiting itself to only demons or ghosts or something. Aliens, cryptids, and ghosts are the main plot points for the story. Dandadan has Okarun, who's possessed by a spirit in urban legend Turbo Granny. Momo is a psychic, a pretty strong one. Her fine-ass grandmother is also a psychic, not like one of those fake spirit mediums on TV that just rip off desperate families for their money. She's legit though. Ira is possessed by the spirit Acrobatic Silky. Gigi is possessed by the Evil Eye. Quinta is more of a supporter of the group, and Bamora is an alien with a really strong suit that's a reference to both Red King and Gamora from the Ultraman series. Yeah, there's a lot of references in this series, which I could even make an entire separate video about. It's clear that the author loves this occult, conspiracy theory, science fiction, and paranormal stuff. A bunch of the aliens resemble monsters from both the Ultraman and Godzilla series and many other sci-fi series as well, like the alien I mentioned resembling a Metal Gear and the humanoid xenomorph Okarun was fighting. Something I like to do while reading is pause on a page and just look at the background and see how many references I can spot in one page. There is of course the references to the various creatures throughout the series, like the Flatwoods Monster, Dover Demon, the Sumerians, which is most likely a reference to the earliest known civilization in southern Mesopotamia, the Mongolian deathworm, etc. The author is able to combine science fiction elements like aliens and paranormal/supernatural elements like spirits, and is able to make them come together so naturally. I often have a hard time thinking about both aliens and spirits being in the same story because ironically, sometimes it seems like they don't fit together, but in this story they do, and they fit together so well. Okarun, being an occult conspiracy theory fanatic that he is, was able to decipher at least some aliens being psychic, which psychics can affect spirits, and they were also affected by charms that can ward off yokai, which are evil spirits. So he had a little theory that aliens and ghosts have some things in common. There is a power system in which the main one is possession, when an evil spirit or a yokai possesses someone and has them become their vessel. They can enhance the person to superhuman levels and give them the powers that they have. The yokai Turbo Granny is all about running, so Okarun, who has the powers of Turbo Granny, is insanely fast and insanely strong, often incorporating his legs into his fighting style. The fight scenes between the vessels are one of my favorites. I've always liked how the author would use a real-life idea and add his own elements to it, like the fight with Okarun and the Evil Eye and the Flatwoods Monster being an alien, where in real life, eyewitnesses varied a lot whether it was an alien or not. Let me tell you, you will never get bored when you're reading this manga. It's about 120 chapters long currently, and the chapters themselves aren't too long, but man, a lot can happen in literally just one chapter. Whether they're fighting an alien, a cryptid, a yokai, a lot can happen. It's essentially everything I want in a manga, and it's a manga that high school me would have absolutely cherished. I love superheroes, I love aliens, I love conspiracy theories, cryptids, action scenes, I love references, I love the typical high school teenagers with superpowers trope. I love romance. I want my own comic to be a lot like this manga. This manga has inspired a lot in me creatively. The fight scene between Okarun and the jetpack xenomorph was so good I used it in an earlier video talking about the differences between comic book and manga fight scenes. That somehow got 360,000 fucking views, Jesus. Thanks. I kind of connect with it, like I hold it in a special place in my heart because Christ, I just love everything about it. It has everything I loved as a kid in it. The writing is amazing, it genuinely is. Everything is perfect, at least to me, in this manga. I get so excited when I come back after a little while to reading this manga, and because it publishes so fast, sometimes I'd be able to read like 2 or 3 new chapters at a time. I hope that this manga will inspire readers like it inspired me. I hope it will achieve the same level of popularity as Chainsaw Man itself. Many other mangakas praise Dandadan, including the amazing Yusuke Murata. If you want an amazing, crazy action scenes, conspiracy theory filled manga with aliens, ghosts, and the Loch Ness Monster, read Dandadan. Thanks for watching. Please tell me what you want me to talk about next. I really love YouTube channels talking about comics, manga, storytelling, and media like Sage's Reign, Super Eye Patch Wolf, The Masked Man, Alex Lennon, Into the Depths, The Vile Eye, and video essays like, of course, Super Eye Patch Wolf, Wendigoon, Lemino, Tuv, Roanoke Gaming, and Trey the Explainer. I really want to have a video essay YouTube channel like them. If you guys want me to talk about more mangas and comics, how the CIA tried to use stray cats as spies to listen in on some secret intel, or about the Bermuda Triangle, UFO sightings, the Chupacabra, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, movies like No Country for Old Men, Bullet Train, John Wick, Blade Runner, Drive, Puss in Boots, Shin Godzilla, anything, please let me know. I want to have a wide variety of topics like my favorite channels, and I want you guys to enjoy what I make. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think in the comments. I got links to my social description. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Be kind to yourselves and each other. Thanks for watching.